part 2 in my blocking series. I just wanted to show you I've made 2 baby afghans, both out of acrylic. They're a little different colors, so we'll be able to tell them apart. At this point, they have not been blocked. The fabric is still a little bit stiff because when they first come from the yarn factory, I guess they put some sort of something on it to make them stiff. I don't know. All I know is this kind of yarn is fairly stiff to work with, and I just want to show once you block it, and that could mean either throwing it in the washer machine or steaming it. For acrylic, that's pretty much it that you do for blocking. It really, really softens it up. And I was going to just share this with my crochet group, but I'm also going to share it with my Facebook group because I do sell things on Etsy, and I say, you can throw these things in the washer dryer, and if that's your washing instructions, that's true. In fact, I, for the most part, will wash most things before I send them off to the new owner because it just finishes the item. It removes any sort of oils or anything that might have gotten on it from my hands. I do wash my hands before I start, but I mean, it's my body, and I'm touching every single piece of it. So I just like to clean it and send it off. Plus, it gets really nice and soft, and you'll see that when I put it in the washer. And if you're wondering what this weird stuff is on my face, I've been boxing lately, so I have this horrible rash because I was violently wiping sweat from my face, and I gave myself adult acne. I'm on medication, but it still looks horrible. Okay, so I am going to wash this one, and we'll be able to tell it's this one because this one has the blue outside trim. Because I'm still not done weaving in all the ends. Every time I change color, little ends poke out, and I got to finish weaving those in. So that one I'm going to put aside. This one I'm going to put in the washer, and I will add my softener. This one is Downy Free and Gentle. I mean, you can use other softeners and detergents with acrylic. It doesn't really matter. I used to use the harsh stuff because it smells so good. But since I sell things, I do like to use and this one's from Costco. This is Kirkland Ultra Clean, Free and Clear, no dyes or perfumes. And I was surprised. I never wanted to try these because I like that fancy, wonderful smell. But they just smell clean, but there's no perfume, so it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, for my settings, I put it on sportswear, just because for me that's a little bit more gentle than the rest, but you don't have to go super mega gentle. And then I know that's only going to be warm and cold for the rinse. And then I tell it has fabric softener. That's it. Okie dokie, it's all done. We're going to take it out and put it in the dryer. And I use dryer balls. I made those because I'm special like that. Because I don't use fabric softener. I just throw those in, close it up. Oh, and we have to empty the lint catcher or a sock dies. My husband is always yelling at me to check the lint, and look at that. There was actually lint, because there's always lint. And then I set it on, I actually just set mine on jeans, because then I have a setting like this that lets me pick low. And if you look really small, can you see it? It says knits. And then I put it on, and that's it. All right, we are back at the dryer, and it has buzzed. So we can take it out and see it. Yay! Okay, this is the one I just took out of the dryer. Woo, it's still nice and warm. And if you can see, it's no longer bulging in the center. Let's see, it's kind of hard to tell when I'm holding it, but I don't know if you can tell how much softer it is just by the way it moves. This one hasn't been blocked, this one has. Let's see, I don't know if we can get up close. You can almost see that this one has the softness. Oh, and this one's still scratchy. Anyway, I'm so excited with how that turned out. It's gorgeous. And also, there's no threads popping out because I take the time to really weave in my ends back and forth. It's really obnoxious, but it allows me to throw it in the washer and the dryer and then not have ends pop out. And while I was waiting, I made myself a boxing shirt. Yay! Okay, so let's get this one blocked with some steam. So we're going to do this one with steam, and I gotta make sure my iron is actually turned on to steam because I was making my shirt, and you don't use steam for that. So you can kind of tell that it's all just bunchy and stiff and doesn't really want to, it just kind of bleh. So you can use the steam to, again, remember, don't touch the iron to the actual acrylic because it will melt. And I tug and pull. That's all I do. I just put a little steam on it, and it loosens up the fibers and makes them feel softer and kind of just finishes it out. It loosens up the stitches because when you crochet, the fibers kind of get like stuck on themselves. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but when you wash it or steam it, it kind of rearranges them so they're even. And there, you can see this one's softened up a lot. It's still not as soft as the other one, and honestly, I'm still going to wash this before I put it in my Etsy shop because, like I said, I always like to wash items first. But you could tell the steam really helped that one stretch out and lay nice and flat and get a little softer. Not as soft as if you were washing it though. And there we have it. That's the one we did with the steam. And there's the one that's already been through the washer dryer. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get them in my Etsy shop.